I worry a lot about people who are in relationships where they keep on going without a date when you're going to be living together or are going to be together. Some of you may be in relationships with people who live in different countries or different cities, and you rarely see each other. You rarely see each other. Or some people live different continents, see each other once a year. And this has been going on for years. And I'm wondering, when are you planning to be together? Is there any reason why you can't live together? Why are you living apart? These are questions that you need to ask yourselves and you need to answer them. You cannot keep going and going and going without a date when you are going to live together as a family. This is very important. I see quite a number of people here with their husbands or wives living in different continents. I'm thinking like, you're not working, you're not studying, you work here, that's where you live and work. Why are you not staying with your family? Normally, people who do that, they've got a double life. They have a secretive life that they live and they're quite happy with the distance. The distance makes it possible for them to continue living the life that is secretive, where they can do with anything without anybody questioning. Okay? They will have so many excuses for not communicating with you. Oh, the network was bad. Oh, because of time difference. Oh, I was sleeping. They're okay with that. They can do whatever they want. They don't want to be asked. Such a person, if you try to strike a conversation about when are we going to meet, when are we going to stay as a family, they don't want that conversation. They'll kick off, and that's a red flag. I've been in a long-term relationships over the years, and I tell you, there is no day that passed without me being contacted by the person I was in a long-distance relationship with. Every single day without fail. Every single day. The day when someone stopped calling, I would give a question mark. If they do it second time, third time, then I knew that that's the end of it. Because if someone is with you in there is no day that will go without them wanting to know how you've been, where, anything about you. Okay, and they'll always tell you what they're planning to do. Are they planning to be with you long term? Are they planning to be with you as a family? At what time? They are happy to do such conversations. If they kick off when you start talking about that, it's time to start dating if you're single. And if you're married, it's time to really have serious talks. I don't tell you to divorce your man or your woman, but it's time to have your serious talk about this long distance relationship. It can just end like that. If you're not vigilant, was one of you, between the two of you, someone is quite happy with the way things are. And ask yourself why. Why? Because people in relationship, they always want to be together. That's where I always say that being in a long-term relationship is a very expensive relationship, because there's a lot of traveling involved. You need to go and see each other very often, in person, hugging each other, spending time together, laughing together, all those things, cooking, doing all sorts of things together. That's how you bond. If you're in a long-distance relationship with someone that you don't even spend time with, that relationship is not a relationship. It's not. If you try to strike a conversation about you being together, listen to what that other person is going to say. Pay attention to body language. It shows you some of the things. Communicate another language that cannot be expressed. Everybody, and you take that seriously. If you are single and you've not been married yet, and you've been in a long distance relationship which has been going and going and going, and there's no reason for it to keep on going like that, then you have to start drifting away, because this relationship is just going to waste your time. Okay, there's no one who can be in a long distance relationship without a timeline of at what point are we going to be together. That is crazy. That is crazy. These are the talks that you do with anybody you are dating who is who lives far from home. You have to do those talks. Ask, at what point are we going to be living together? When? And you have to work with that timeline all the time. You need a timeline. If you're in a long distance relationship, a timeline is very important. These are things we discuss. Okay, I understand you live in America at the moment, and maybe you're studying, you're doing your doctorate. Is it taking 2 years, 3 years? Are you willing to wait for 3 years? Okay. 3 years, it's not long if that's what you want. You're working with that timeline. After 3 years, you're going to be living together, so that's fine. If I agree to that, it's okay. If you don't do such talks, it's worrying. This is worrying. This is something that you need to be discussing. It's very important that you talk about it. If the other person is saying, oh, this is not important, then you should know that it's a red flag. He's not going to settle with you. He's just wasting your time. He's not going to move, or maybe move where you are, or allow you to move where he is. So, in such cases, make a move. Ladies, if you're single, you keep dating. You have no time to waste. I'm in a long distance relationship myself, and I tell you, my man is always here. He's always around. If he's not here, there's no day that passes without him asking how I was, how things were, and things like that. Okay, I don't feel like he's away if he's away. I feel like he's here because he's always in contact. He's always, and he always makes sure he is here in person. That's what makes long distance relationship work. There's a lot of traveling. You have to be together. I know people do that because of work, you know, people work in different cities, different countries. That's fine. That's fine. People have to work. You need money. So you cannot expect someone to be with you 24/7 with you, but there should be a plan that you should be meeting. Anytime they are off, anytime they're not working, they have to be thinking of being with you. Anytime they get a little holiday, they have to plan being with you. If they're not doing that, then you're just wasting your time. They're not there. They're not in that relationship that you're in. You're just you. It's you who is putting all the effort, and the other person is not. Okay? So we need to discuss these things. We need to have serious talks about long distance relationship. When are we going to close the gap? This is the question you ask. When are we going to live together? When is this ending? Are we going to be together at all, or we're just going to end as long distance relationship partners and see see the responses that come from there and listen what they're saying? I hope this is helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm Coach T Sams and Tan Sams on TikTok. Sorry, I'm Tan Sams on TikTok, T Sams on Facebook, and Tan Sams on YouTube. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Leave your comments and questions in the comment section. Thank you. Bye.